If you've recently discovered that you're an INFJ personality type, you're probably wondering if you're an assertive INFJ or a turbulent INFJ. And what's the key difference really between these two subtypes? Although there are more things that are similar than different between the two types, there are definitely a few telltale differences that set them apart. Welcome back, Psychos. Today we'll be discussing the key differences between the Infj-A versus Infj-T personality types. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. Emotional stability. All INFJ personality types are led through their feeling function, meaning that they have a strong inner world fueled by emotions from within. The key difference between an assertive INFJ and a turbulent INFJ when it comes to emotional stability is that an assertive INFJ is known to be more emotionally stable of the two INFJ subtypes. The assertive INFJ is considered the level-headed, laid-back INFJ, compared to the turbulent counterpart, which are known to use their emotional fluxes to further evaluate how they feel about a person or situation. In the incident of a romantic relationship, for example, the INFJ-T would be more likely to have changing views of their partner and changing opinions about the relationship, while an INFJ-A are more likely to just go with the flow. Number 2. Perfectionism. INFJs are perfectionists, no matter what the subtype. The INFJ can't run from their perfectionist tendencies. One thing that's for sure is that the turbulent INFJs are known to take their perfectionism to the extreme by becoming overly hard on themselves with self-criticisms should they be faced with not achieving their goals as they thought they should. Meanwhile, for the INFJ-A, the assertive type, their perfectionism is fueled by hopeful thoughts of achievement, remaining optimistic and keeping the end goal in mind, not allowing shortcomings or bumps in the road to throw them off course. Number 3. Learning from mistakes. Since the turbulent INFJ seems to naturally be more hard on themselves, they also tend to be more attuned to learning from their mistakes. When this INFJ-T makes mistakes, they ponder and reflect on the problems for hours, days, maybe even weeks, looking at the situation from all angles to find any flaws that they missed. This also allows them to advance in life through careers and relationships more efficiently than the average person, because they don't waste time making the same mistakes over and over. The assertive INFJ, on the other hand, doesn't experience this as clearly as their turbulent opposite because of their laid-back approach to stress and negative situations. Number 4. Handling stress. Stress is a huge driving factor for all INFJs. However, INFJ-Ts seem to get the worst end of things. Turbulent INFJs are likely to question themselves and their ability more, making them more sensitive to outer stressors. Meanwhile, assertive INFJs are more confident in the decisions they make, while remaining relaxed should they not turn out as expected. According to 16personalities.com, 74% of assertive advocates feel like they effectively manage stress in their life, compared to 28% of turbulent advocates. INFJ-Ts are known to automatically exaggerate problems inside their own heads, even if they seem calm and collected on the outside. INFJ-As pay just as much attention to the stressors of life, but refuse to take them on as their own stresses, which enables them to handle negative situations more effectively compared to their INFJ-T counterparts. Number 5. Self-image. INFJ personality types can easily get caught up in how others view them, physically and mentally. But the two INFJ subtypes seem to use their self-imaging in a different way. Assertive INFJs seem to care less about the opinions of others and seem to not be as pressured to live up to social standards. They don't go out of their way to conform to any norms and usually live a pretty independent life. However, this lone wolf attitude can cause them to dismiss the feelings and opinions of people they care about. In comparison, the turbulent INFJs tend to feel more pressured by societal expectations because of their need to please people. Turbulent INFJs are known to constantly seek outer approval before making life decisions and are more afraid of rejection. However, this mistake makes them more connected to the feelings and emotions of others. Number 6. Empathy for others. Just as the INFJ-A seems to care less about the opinions of others, they also refuse to take on the stress of others for the sake of their own mental well-being. This is not to say that an assertive INFJ doesn't care, but rather than spending a lot of time thinking about the pain and misery they may suffer, these personality types are more likely to think in terms of plans and visions that may lead to a more positive future. Now, the turbulent INFJ is said to be the hyper-empath subtype, where they can't help but focus on and notice the negative details of the other person's suffering and struggling. The INFJ-Ts can genuinely connect and feel the emotions of other people, which they use as a tactic to deeper understand the situation. They become overly involved in the problems of others. Number 7. Adapting to change. Neither the INFJ-A nor the INFJ-T particularly like surprises. Both being led by a judging function, they prefer routine and predictability. INFJ-As, however, are much more likely to accept an unforeseen turn of events and accept unorthodox ways of doing things. They are the more adventurous and spontaneous INFJ, who is more likely to take risks, and that leaves INFJ-Ts to be considered the more uptight subtype when it comes to sudden change in plans. The turbulent INFJs will embrace changes, but only within reason, because they need to feel like they have some type of control over it and some type of guarantee that the end result will be favourable. And number 8. Drive for success. The INFJ personality type is known to be keen on self-improvement and goal achievement. Yet, the two subtypes seem to approach these qualities from two very different angles. INFJ-Ts, the turbulent type, use stress to fuel their goals, while INFJs leisurely take steps towards their goals but aren't overly interested in using their past to fuel their future decisions. Both types are usually driven towards goals that involve solving injustice, helping others, and making the world a better place, but the turbulent type is said to be more determined, which comes from their perfectionism and self-criticism. The turbulent type can easily get thrown off guard and discouraged in some way, or something gets in their way because they are on a one-track mind to success. Meanwhile, the assertive type will go with the flow and just get around to their tasks the next day. The stress that fuels an INFJ-Ts allows them to succeed in many areas of life, but the process isn't easy or fun. So Psychos, are you an INFJ-A or an INFJ-T? Or do you know someone with either of these rare personality types? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos.